This afternoon to give further clarity and discussion as University's South Africa CEO, Professor Ahmed Bawa, joins us on the phone line. Good afternoon to you, Professor. Thank you for joining us here on ANN7. We heard from the Minister of Higher Education and Training earlier today, and she mentioned that the free education policy was not meant to disrupt the autonomy of higher education institutions. What is your reaction to the statement?
First of all, good afternoon and all the best for 2018.
Thank you.
Yeah, look, we are quite pleased with the Minister's statement today, her press briefing today, because it did kind of really amplify some of the things that were kind of announced by the President but weren't actually clarified. But for instance, we are quite happy about the fact that there has been work between Treasury and the Department of Higher Education and Training about the sustainability of the program, and that's very important and very good. And I think that the really big challenge for us now is to try and understand how to deal with the needs of those students who haven't yet applied to university and who are likely to apply. And that's something that we have to work with together between the department, the universities, and us.
Professor, is University SA happy or content with the 5-year rollout plan of free education in South Africa? I know there was a concern of the 2 to 3 weeks that was initially thought to be the time frame. Is there a sense of content with regards to the rollout plan?
Yeah, look, actually the 2 to 3 weeks we were concerned about was really about getting the proposed system to work, in such a short period of time. And that's something that we are still concerned about. But at the same time, this new program has got such huge benefits for students from poor and working class backgrounds that we have to work hard now to make it work for them. I think we have to be really careful to try and ensure that the start to the academic year is a smooth start for all the students. So, yeah.
Professor, if you could talk us through some of the concerns. You did mention that you are hoping that the 2018 academic year will have a smooth start. What are some of those pertinent challenges that are facing, tertiary institutions in the country?
There's two major challenges, I think. The first one is how do we address the issue that there will be students who haven't applied for places at university who now will want to study at university because they fall into the new kind of funding dispensation, if you like. And our suggestion together, which came out of a meeting between DHET and ourselves and NSFAS, is that use should be made of the DHET's catch system, the Central Applications Clearinghouse system. So if a young person wishes to apply for entry to university, he or she should submit their details to the cash system. And then that will allow the department with the universities to find opportunities of placement for the students. The second issue, of course, is whether NSFAS, builds the capacity to run this program effectively. I mean, we've had meetings with them, and we've been, we're pleased about the fact that they'll probably be taking on additional capacity to try and address the needs of the new program. Outside of that, it's the issue that you raised, which is the important one, which is that second and third year students will have their loans converted to bursaries, but that the 122 to 350,000, the change in the capping will not apply to them. And we expect that that there will be students who are concerned about that.
Professor, thank you very much for your time and for unpacking these details for us and also providing some clarity and reaction. That was the Universities of South Africa CEO, Professor Ahmed Bawa, joining us on the phone line, just unpacking once again the Minister of Higher Education and Training's presser that was held earlier today and giving some reaction to readiness of the 2018 academic year. Stay tuned to ANN7 for details.